Alright, so as you've seen from the beginning of this video, I ordered a light bar from Extreme LED Light Bars, and it's got two amber lights and it's got the two spotlights in the center. It's a 25-inch. It's a slim design. It's their X6S, I believe. And so I ordered it, and I got it within like 4 days. It was pretty about around 4 or 5 days, somewhere like that. Anyway, it came packaged up really well. Everything was sealed up great. The only problem I had was when I opened the box and I was going through everything. They give you the light bar, and I will say that the harness on the light bar, the wire coming off, has got a nice plug, so it's really easy to unhook it if you want to move it or take it off for a little while or something. It's got a pretty neat little plug on it that's weather tight, and the harness is top notch. I like it. The only problem I had was one of the relays. There's two relays, one relay for the amber lights and one relay for the spotlight mode. And one of the relays, the black outer shell was cracked. It was busted up. The relay still worked, but it's not safe to run. I actually rigged it up with some duct tape, some black duct tape, to make a temporary relay housing for it, just so I can test the light bar and everything and make sure everything else worked. But I contacted them, and within like an hour of me emailing them, they emailed me right back, and they were like, yes, if you have a picture of it, send us a picture, and we'll get it taken care of. And that was on a Friday afternoon, about the time they were closing. So I didn't hear back from them till Monday, and I talked to them, and they were like, yeah, we can, is it just the relay? I said, everything else is fine. It's just the relay's broke. And they mailed me one out like really quick, like I had it before I got home. It was in the mailbox. So I was pretty happy with that, and I put that relay in today, and it works fine. So everything's good to go. I did not run the harness. Now comes with a option for a wireless remote, and it also has a plug-in for switches that you can run into the cab. And because I plan on putting the S-Pod system in my truck eventually, I didn't want to drill a bunch of holes in my dash to run a bunch of switches in there. So I just have the wireless remote hooked up. And I have it. Hang on, let me get it down. This is the wireless remote they send you. It's got a little protective cover over the button so you can't accidentally press a button and turn the light bar on. It just slides down like that. And it's got 4 little buttons on there. It's got an on button and an off button, and then it's got a little lightning bolt up here, and it's got like 2 lightning bolts down here. When I was looking up this light bar, I could not find anywhere where they had this switch in a video to show the functions of the switch. I didn't know what all functions it had. I did read that you can run the ambers and the spotlight separate, but let's see if I can get in there close where you can see. All right, now you can see a little lightning bolt up here, 1, and then 2 down there, and off and on. Okay, so if you press the on button 1 time, the amber lights come on. If you press it twice, the amber lights go out, and the spotlight comes on by itself. If you press it 3 times, all the lights, the ambers and the spotlight, come on. And then, off is off. It turns it off, obviously. But the top button for the little lightning bolt, if you push that one, it does a very slow strobe, like it flashes. If you do the bottom one with the 2 lightning bolts, it's a lot faster strobe mode. And I think it's like a SOS mode, too. It's like a SOS pattern, I think. But it's kind of neat. But I just figured I'd put that in the video because I could not find it anywhere where anyone talked about the remote and what functions it did. So I wanted to show that. And I'm going to show you the light bar here in a second. And then, here, I'm going to show you this too. I figure I'll keep it as a backup. But here's my little duct taped relay box. But I have to hand it to them. I mean, customer service at Extreme LED Light Bars was top notch, very friendly and fast service. I mean, they were like very apologetic for the broken relay. And they had it shipped out like immediately. There was no ifs, ands, buts about it. It was on its way. So that's one thing I like good customer service, so I will definitely brag about them more often when I'm showing off my truck or lights or whatnot. So I'm pretty happy with the light bar. But let me flip my camera around and aim out the front window, and I will show you the different modes of the light. Alright, so we're just going to go through this. So I'm going to press the on button one time, and you'll see the amber light come on. 2 times. Again, you press it again, and now you got spotlight. 3 times, ambers are on too. And then that's the off. Now, if you press the top one, it flashes. And if you press the bottom one, it's going to flash faster. You see that? That's pretty fast. Alright, so I'll take you out front and I'll turn it on a little bit.